All right, I figured out it's not just the clay. Clays gets dried a little bit, but not so much because I noticed that when I load the clay, it's just okay. Actually, the problem was the nozzle. This is the old one, and I just got a new one and cut it again, and now it's just working. So yeah, I think it was just because of the nozzle wasn't just good. So I'm gonna clean up this one. You can put it back, but also if you don't want it, you may wanna separate the clay because this one is dried and this one is still fresh, soft clay. So let me clean it, clean it up, and now, oh, before you print, what also you need to do is uh, do home and this one is set for 265 millimeter. Now 200, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And actually you need to see it from the side. Make sure the tip is barely touching the bed. And you can actually move it up and down just by hand because this one is kind of using little friction, so you can actually put it up and down a little bit easily. Then I'm gonna move it 100 millimeter up, and let's put this again. 1, 2, 3, and I will extrude. Just before I print it, I will just test it. Now you can see, just I didn't reload clay. This is just because of the nozzle. Okay, good. Then I will start printing. Now it's time to enjoy the printing. Let me try to lower it. One good thing about this one, you can actually move it, like push it up and down as you need. I think retraction makes a little issues here, but I will let it print for now because it extrude, retract, extrude, retract. It does not really take enough time to compress the clay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just turn off the. Wait a second. Let me just go for it. I will just wait another second, third layer. For retraction, yeah, retraction is a little tricky and finicky. Shooting material anyway. This one still test, but next print, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet the clay a little bit and make it softer. And if I do that, this will print much better. During the time, I just added a little extra water. That's it. With water, so it will get softer, but it doesn't have to be super soft. It's not like clay slip, but it feels like very soft. It should feel like soft clay or almost like ice cream like texture. So if it's soft, still it print, but when you print it, like soft clay could collapse. So you may need to consider how to avoid like the issue, like for example, design it a little bit differently to avoid like collapsing. So I think the first print is not really going well. That is okay. Like it happens. But this is a little too bad. So let me just do one more time. I'm gonna stop it. And I will try just one more time before I clean the syringe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try the setting without the retraction. If you use the not this extruder design or like if you consider just using simple pneumatic extruder, which I use, if you do that, actually you can use a little stiff clay. Just the you cannot do the retraction or some other designs. So I'll slice it again without the retraction, and I will just print it. We'll see how that goes. If this one didn't work, I'll just reload the clay. A little better, but still it has some issues. It doesn't extrude right amount of clay. Nope, this is not doing it. Nope, nope, it's not. Nope, this is not gonna work. This one happens. I know this could happen to you as well. So you need to keep refining the process. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just stop it. And I will take out all the clay and reload, re-wedge it and reload. So what I can do is I'm gonna retract hit the retraction button a little bit so I can actually take it out. After that, I will show you how you can flush it out. So, oops, I need to turn off the fan because it makes turn off the fan. Okay, I did it. So, right there. Let's clean it up and use unscrew those two bolts. You can take it out, but maybe because of the torque, it might stuck, like where it has, we will feel a little resistant. So you need to take it out. So here is the still a little soft clay. So I think I'm going to just re-wet it. Then take out the nozzle. There's two ways. You can use a tweezer to like take it out. But what I like to do is, this is a little finicky, but have this and then physically push it out. You can push it. Like, because of camera, I cannot really do it well. Or let me just do it again. Yeah. I just push it, and as you can see, something like this happened. Then I will pull it out. And now it's time to use the tweezer. Oh, I like this tone, and you can take it out like this. Then the next step will be, I'll just clean it. Now I can see it. The clay is a little stiff, not too, but I will clean it. And there's a clay as well. I will use the spreader to take out the leftover clay like this. Put it back and I will watch it. The next step is actually you need to clean it like this. For that one, you can use the tongue and sponge to like actually put it inside and like this and clean it up. Or you can put it under water and you can reuse it. And for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I like to use a little bit wide like container. Put it to the side. I like to use just a little bit wider container so I can wet the clay nicely. If you have pug mill or other tools, just use those. That will be good. As I don't have those tools, I just do the things by hand. And I have my computer here, so I'm gonna just cover it with so I can protect my computer. I'll just put some water and I'll take it back. Not a lot. Then some more water. You can do it by hands, but like it's quite soft, as you can see. So you just want to use a little tool. I need a little bigger container. But I can do it still. So some tip for clay 3D printing, building your own printer and other things. Yep, be patient. It's not gonna, everything won't go as smooth as you want, but troubleshooting is part of the process, and then you're learning how to deal with the situation. So, and then as you know how to troubleshoot, you will get better, and that will actually help you to get better at it. So, I think this is softer now. I think it's a little too soft, but this is in the right range, I think. So let's do it again. So this is finished. All right, then I will do it again. So better, let me clean up now. Spreader. For the other tip is once you do this kind of things, clean these other things with the sponge, so some other dried clay or chip doesn't want to get into the soft clay. A little dried clay is fine, but you definitely don't want really dried clay get into your container. And keep it clean is important, you know, like any other practice. Okay. And right. By the way, yeah, this is good ice cream. But this is not ice cream though, so that's why I have the label. Here says it's clay. All right, so try it again. This is a soft clay. It feels soft. So this one doesn't go in because I think there's a little clay chunk. So let me open it up. Not yet. I think now. Yep, good. So you might ask me later, you know, hey, if the clay is too wet, it could be collapsed. Yes, that can happen. So I'll share some tips soon. Let me set up the print first, and I will share my other tool to help make a successful 3D printing ceramics piece. I'm just doing it quick. I can try not to make too much mistake while or encounter too much problems while I'm taking this video, but that happens, and maybe that can be good because like when I post some really decent video to make that happen, I prepare the things behind the scene or before taking the video, and eventually get to that good video. So I just kind of wet the rubber a little bit. That. Right. If you have some lubricant for the syringe, if it's brand new, it'll be good. If not, you can just use a little bit of water as lube. So now I flushed it, and let me clean it up again. Cleaning is always important. Keep your work area clean, keep your tools clean, your hands clean. Especially, I don't want to put clay to my laptop, expensive laptop. Okay. It's cleaner. Now, repeat it. Clean. Put it back. Okay. Just again. Just doing it really quick. Then all right, ready to run. I'm gonna do the home. Move it up. 100 negative Z and another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, it already hit the bed, so I'm gonna pull it up a little bit and 5 millimeter more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And make sure the nozzle is barely touching. Actually, you need to see from the side, barely touching, or just give a little space. Then I will move 100 millimeter up. Then let's try to flush some clay. 1, 2, 3. Through there. Okay. I don't know, for some reason. Extruder is turning. Let's do some more. Okay, it's coming. I think this time it's better. Also clay. Definitely better. No tickling sound. Pretty soft extrusion. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just extrude a little more and start printing. All right, let's go. Yep, definitely this is better. So what I'm gonna do is let me try to lower the camera so you can actually see. Better. As I turn off the retraction, so you will see everything is just connected. Close the lid of the clay container so I can keep it. I think this time definitely it works better. And also after I'm done with this print, and I will show the how to set up the other extruder as well. So I said the bottom is 3 layers. So after 3 layers, it's kind of spiraling. And just one shell. That's why it only it's approximately I think 100 or 200 millimeter tall, but it only takes 19 minutes because the nozzle is like thick enough, and then the diameter of the nozzle will be the thickness of the wall. So far, it's going well. Now the all bottom 3 layers done, then it's gonna go for the wall. Just keep eye on the printing and extrusion here too. Yep, it's soft clay. So if you want to make a good print, definitely you will make some mistake and failures, and then like you will eventually make a good print. Also, like maybe inside you can see a little like print lines. While it's doing this, if you brush, actually you can actually smooth it inside as well. Let me try. But if you have a brush, actually you can do like smooth it. So like later, actually you can see a little nice surface. And I don't recommend you to pause it because it's spiraling. When you pause it, you can actually see where you stopped and where you originally the print. And usually what you can do is once you set up the print, you can keep eye on it or listen to the machine. Like if it doesn't make weird sounds, you're good. Then while you're doing it, you can prep the clay and clean up the other things. You will have a little bit of time. Can you see there's a little tiny air bubble? Maybe I'm not sure you can see it, but that is okay because the next layer will be covered up. And the wall thickness is not really thick like hand-thrown clay. So if there's a little air bubble, it won't cause any issues. And the solution to work with wet clay is you need to use the heat gun. If you have a heat gun, you can use it, but heat gun is really blow some hot air. What also you can do is you can use a hair dryer with the low heat, and then you can use that as well. Okay, I will plug it. This one doesn't have my original setup, so it doesn't have um, the fans, but actually I installed some cooling fans around the printer, so I use that to blow some extra, moves extra air around the print. So heat gun, so you can turn it on and blow some hot air. Make sure when you do move it, make sure you don't hit the platform. Don't just blow the air from one side. If you do like this, it will start, this side will get dry and this will kind of tipping falling through this direction. So make sure you do it from a different side as well. Or just be gentle. Oh, okay, what? It started collapsing on this side already. But anyway, I'm going to go for it for now. It's just first print. This side as well. Don't use it too much because if it dries too fast and then the other side does not, what happens is it will start cracking. I think this one will have some issue, but I'm gonna do anyway. As I mentioned, I will just go for it. It's almost halfway done. Need 9 more minutes to go. Stop and wait a little bit. You don't have to use the heat gun all the way because as you can see, the first layer here is already get dried. It's actually, it's already dried like this. I think next run I can make it really working a little bit better. Also, if something like this happens, because as you can see, the wall sagged a little bit, what you can do is you can actually extrude more material to make sure to control the wall thickness. Um, Not like typical like plastic printing. If you want to increase the wall thickness, you can increase the parameters, like for example, 1 shell, 2 shell, 3 shell. But for this one, clay, what you can do is you can just change the nozzle diameter and just shoot more material. If you do that, the wall thickness will be thicker, and you can get a thicker wall, and it saves some time for you. Also, let me check the clay I'm preparing here. I just soak underwater. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just touch it. It's here. It was already quite soft, so usually I soak for hours, but I think it's pretty soft, so I think this will be good. And if possible, I will try to get a little different container so I can share the process a little bit better. And I think this one, as you can see, the bottom collapsed a little bit, I think, but the top part is doing pretty well. Yep. I think next one, it'll be better. Just cooking some clay here. Stretch it a little bit more. Let's check this out. Compared to drawing, we don't really use much clay for printing. It just uses really small amount of clay. A little bit of. Let's see, 4 more minutes to go. As it gets narrower, and then like it's gonna go a little bit faster now. It might be good to take some time lapse as well. You can see it feels feels like it's turning a little bit faster because the diameter gets much narrower than before. I think although the bottom sagged a little bit, but still it does has some. It shows the character of clay. It's kind of soft, sagged a little bit, but it's kept going. Next one I'm gonna really make a better print anyway. All right, let's check. going. Two minutes. I only use the half of the clay right now. Maybe next one I can make it slightly bigger, and I'm gonna keep the wall thickness or make it slightly thicker, which means I don't change anything. I'm gonna just change the feed rate, so I don't have to go back and do other things. But that's kind of what I found. I just keep the same design, but like change the G code or slicing option to get a better result. Or if I show my screen, now it look like this. Like it means this is hot, but actually now it means this is wet. 40 seconds. And okay, because it's spiraling, like layer height changes this fast. And you don't have to know everything, but this is a G code, contains X, Y, Z values here. Small. 10 seconds. Now I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so you can see. All right, it's almost there. Done. Then I'm gonna start another print soon, but here's the printed one. And what you need to do is, especially when it's wet, when you move it, be careful because you spend time to print this. When you take it out and move it, when you move it, you collapse it and you have to start over. So it's wet, so it's put it on the side. If I show you, okay, let me. Can you see how much clay it used? It's approximately 60 cc, but actually including the top, it's about like 70 cc clay, but we only use approximately it's 70, 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, approximately 40. So actually I can go a little bit bigger one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a new print. Okay, and I'm gonna stop the video and probably I'm gonna try to get it from a little different angle and a little bit better too.